Hello there, today I have mini LEGO Transformers animated Mixmaster. And before we get to the video, I just want to thank everybody for getting this channel to 1,000 subscribers. I never thought we'd make it, but we did. So thank you. And I've said this a lot in the past. I just made this channel for fun. I used to like making videos with my Transformers McDonald toys. And I decided to put them on YouTube, and I never thought we'd make it this far, so thank you. But without a further ado, let's get into the video, Mini LEGO Transformers Animated Mixmaster. And as you can see, it's a very disproportionate vehicle mode, but for everything to work in each mode, it has to be this way. And I still think it looks good enough as it is. Just ignore the giant gap in here. That has to be there for transformation. And this is actually inaccurate, like the back of the vehicle is supposed to be green somehow. And the gas tank, and the scoop thing in the front. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first vehicle to have a 3-stud wide driver's seat. Yeah. The mixing drum does spin. That's just for transformation though, but you know, it's a feature. And you flip it to the underside and you can basically see the robot. But who's honestly looking at the underside. And the tiny little front wheel. The bigger wheel wouldn't have fit in robot mode. So it just has to be this tiny little wheel. And yeah, it doesn't even touch the ground. So yeah. Still a very nice looking alt mode overall. Not a lot of kibble. But, you know, his feet is obviously his legs. Kind of looks like a spoiler in the back, but you know, it's still a good build. Is it just me, or are my LEGO animated builds slowly getting bigger and bigger? Here he is with all this other stuff. Mixmaster's vehicle mode is about 11 studs long. And at its height, it's 11.5 studs tall, and that basically means he's like the same height as Optimus in robot mode. Speaking of robot mode, let's get there. Hopefully he doesn't break every step of the way. First thing we're gonna do, as any transformer, flip the back. Now we can flip it to the side, swivel that down, create his feet, and then swivel this around to create the side of his legs, or the sides of his legs. Stand him up and you can already see his robot mode coming along. Alright, as you can see, he gets pretty tall, maybe even taller than Megan. Oh. Ooh, just gonna put that back on there. He maybe even gets taller than Megatron. So, what would I do first? Let's do the front first. Or, put that back on there. I actually kind of forgot how this transforms, even though I built this yesterday, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. Put that down. Yep. Just hoping this doesn't break. Flip that up. Swivel that to the back on that hinge. Please swivel to the back. I'm gonna do that off screen. Once you swivel it to the back, you're just gonna leave it like that. Swivel that inward. And then swivel this up. And I know it's a fake wheel. Yeah, this one's too tiny, and for his arms to actually look good in robot mode, this is just how it had to happen with the wheels being in there. So this is my solution for accuracy. And then continue folding that down like that. You can leave it up like this. It's technically more accurate, but I don't like that. So fold that down like that. and then readjust his arm. Don't break it. Just fix his arm like that. Same thing on the other side. Alright, with that done, we need to fix this backpack because it's getting, well, it is enormous. It's not getting enormous, and it's inaccurate. So, oh, his arm is in the way. Yeah, I actually don't like this arm. This arm actually likes to stay on, so I'm gonna use this one. So just move that out of the way to get some clearance. Hopefully, oh gosh, okay. I don't know why I didn't simply just think of moving this out of the way, but you know, whatever. Yeah, these are just one stud connections. It's gonna pop off. Swivel this entire section around. Just barely touches that tread right there, and it pops off. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Alright. Oh, gosh. Swivel that. And these will hold that in place. I don't know where the actual smokestacks are supposed to end up in robot mode, but here's where it ends up on this build. Then swivel that around and collapse it into the rest of his backpack. And in my personal opinion, that cleans up pretty well. I don't know how the actual figure would clean up, but I kind of use Bad Lamprey's custom for like inspiration. Even though I actually don't think many of the elements from his custom is actually on this build, but I'll probably link his video in the description if you want to go watch his custom. It's not Lego, it's like an actual figure. It's pretty cool. Oh, did I? Yeah, I reattached it on the... Oh, we're spending a lot of time on the transformation. I'm just going to fix this up off screen. I can't seem to find a better angle for this build, so here we are. Yep, Mixmaster and all of his glory. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a little bit back heavy. But honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this truck junk. It kind of just disappears in the show model. But I think it cleans up pretty well and it adds to his silhouette. And honestly, he can stand up pretty well on his own. So yeah, and you can use the tank treads for heels if you want, but that looks weird to me. It doesn't really help anyway, since the reason why it's falling is because the knee joints are loose. Speaking of knee joints, let's do some articulation. So, yep, ball joint. I guess you got a small bicep swivel. In order to move his arms forward and whatever, use the ball joint instead of this because it's just going to pop off. Ball joint at his elbow, head swivel, obviously like any other build. And, yeah. And before I accidentally skip this, let's see the waist articulation. It's got a small waist swivel, but it's hindered by the backpack. But it really has all the you know, the range you need for a waist swivel. And then, you know, the universal hips, forward that far, back not too far because of his backpack, and it kicks out to the side to a much larger range, but I don't want to break stuff for his arms, just to show you that. And the full knee bend. And I guess you could call this an ankle pivot or whatever, but it's not really useful since the bottom of his foot is still going to be that square surface, so it's not going to do much. And when you put him on his knees like this, he's still standing fully straight with the other knee. So, yeah, he can't really kneel properly. But yeah, let's, he doesn't have any accessories. Let's just, sorry, the video's already 10 minutes. Let me just speed run the comparisons. Here he is with some stuff. Here he is next to the rest of my animated builds. Mixmaster looks really tall in the last comparison, so I'm just going to show you that he actually isn't that tall. And Megatron is significantly taller than him. And I think he measures up to exactly 9 studs tall. But that's all I have for now, so I'll see you next time.